Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Gloomhaven, the Guildmaster Campaign. We don't have too much bookkeeping to start off with, but I'll explain a few things. And first, I'm going to head over to the trainer to unlock some of the achievements that we have been gaining. Here's one: the Night Shroud turns himself invisible 20 times. So we'll claim this reward. This will give a perk point to the Night Shroud. We also still have the spears, the 3 spears, and the Phoenix or 2 minis that we can unlock. So if you're interested in seeing that, just give me a shout in the comment section. We have some Relic Quests that are available now. Attack whilst muddled 30 times. I've been noticing that your mercs seem to be getting muddled a lot in combat, so I sent some feelers out to see if anyone had anything that might help. Enoch's trader in Kale told me, or Kayla? Oh man. Told me he had a rare helmet in stock made out of Drake scale. Okay, but the price, well, it made my eyes water. Yeah, unfortunately, basically, you're still going to want to sell it to us. We're not going to get it for free. So, however, he sent me a missive today saying his shop has been raided by bandits who took off into the sewers. They took a chest of his stock, which included the helmet. If you can recover it, you can keep the helm. Oh, really? Okay, that's more of an incentive. Next is, I'm not dead yet. Heal, poison, or wound 40 times. You see, you've been getting poisoned and wounded a lot, as well as muddled. But that you've been keeping a handle on it. I've been trying to research any relic that might help you out, and I think I've tracked down a set of armor that could help you. Is it made out of Drake scales by any chance? The drawback is that it is located in a not quite extinct volcano. Yeah, that is quite a drawback. And finally, some more money here. 5 gold and 5 gold for night demons and spitting drakes. A little bit more money. Can't hurt. I did spend some money. Let's look at the Night Shroud really quickly. We did take one of these, and we could do it again. Kind of like the idea, rather than just starting to remove these. Again, I'd really like to be adding these in, but I'd also like to be, I'd like to have 2 at a time when this happens. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready for it and just remove 2 -1s, and then I can start adding a -1 with which infuses darkness, and I don't feel so negative about taking it. So we'll take Twilight next, and then Umbra, and then we can do that again and again. Yeah, that way we can start working on this, and we'll remove the 2 minus cards so that we can feel a little bit better about it. All right. As I said, I did spend a little bit of money. One item that I purchased was a minor healing potion for the Mindthief. I know I don't necessarily need to be buying potions all the time or buying anything. I could be taking it from others. But the way I feel about this is, I mean, the more potions that we have, the more availability as well. And really, it's only 5 gold difference. So I did do that with the summoner. I took a minor stamina potion from the scoundrel, from the tinkerer, because I don't think the tinkerer necessarily needs it at this point anyway. But once we get rid of some of the, like the scoundrel and the brute, once they've finished their quests, and so on with the others, we can just drop all of the, or unbind all of their gear and sell off all of the enhancements, get some of that money, and then we can use that for the other ones as we're leveling them up and pursuing their personal quests. All right, I figured I'd go for Spirited Away. This is a quest for the Night Shroud. So in a way, I guess I should have thought of this. I could have put in that -1, but oh well. So what we're going to do is, I just spent that perk point, remember? That's kind of what I'm alluding to, on removing the 2 -1s. If I had put in a -1 with the darkness, then I could immediately remove it, but I'm fine with this. Okay, we're going here. This is going to be the crew. I figured bringing the Berserker back, and I haven't seen the Mindthief for some time, and I kind of like the Aether couple here. Not saying that they're together, but the Night Shroud and the Summoner, they don't necessarily work very well together, but just having them at the same time, I kind of like both of their abilities, and I want to continue to mess around with them. So, and plus they are low levels, so we want to level them up. Great. I did forget to put Reckless Offensive, and then I remembered, so I didn't necessarily forget. We did bring Reckless Offensive in. I dropped Resolute Stand, which is one of these retaliate cards when I was talking about putting all of these retaliates together, but I don't necessarily think I'll be using the retaliate for a group of enemies such as this. But what was the other one? I also dropped Bounce Back, so I got rid of all of the retaliate, and then I brought in Glass Hammer, which is a burned ability, but attack X where X is your current hit point value, and then drop to 1 hit point. So we go from, if we are at full health, we go from 12, deal or make an attack 12, and then reduce our health to 1. And this can't be, it says this is not considered damage, so it can't be mitigated in any way. It just happens. All right. Okay, let's jump in. The Night Shroud wants to investigate the residue left behind when living spirits are destroyed. Okay, so our objective 1 is kill 4 living spirit elite to win. Objective 2, reach dungeon exit with 4 mercenaries to win. Lose if Night Shroud is exhausted. So I don't know what this one is. I've never done it before. But it seems like we want to, maybe we're split up, or maybe we have to go from one end of the dungeon to another, or maybe we have to enter the dungeon, get what we need, and then leave the way we came in. So we'll see what happens. After you initially cleared the Pyre in your previous visit, the guards stationed here have kept to the main structure, afraid of the sounds emanating from the outbuildings and dusty tombs in the area. The Night Shroud leads the party out of the Pyre towards a rarely visited crypt nearby, striding unafraid through a minor dust storm. He pulls aside some rubble across the entrance and squeezes through the newly formed gap into the darkness below. You follow, not quite knowing what to expect. After following many twisting and turning passages, the corridor opens out onto what seems to be a major burial chamber. Initially it seems empty, but then strange ghost forms begin to rise out of the sarcophagi. And then suddenly the door behind you slams shut. So it seems that we need to get to another exit. I don't think we'll be able to go unless killing the living spirits will be the way to open the door. So we'll have to figure that out. It looks like we're all good. We all have cards. Let's go. Come on. There we go. This is unfortunate. We are a long way underground. I like how he says we, as if the merchant is with us. I'm not sure. Don't see you, buddy. Yes, there's a lot of corridors to pass through until we see daylight again. Again, where are you guys? Oh, wow. Okay, I see what we have to do here. But we must kill... Again, we. But we must also kill enough living spirits on the way to ensure the Night Shroud recovers enough to research. Okay, so we have to kill 4, and there's 4 in this room. So if we kill everything in this room, and it doesn't look as if... No, I was thinking that there could be... What's this? Oh, hazardous terrain. You can barely see it. I was wondering if there's going to be kind of spawn points, and if we stayed in the room for too long, then we would be kind of in trouble. So I think we'll be fine, but let's try and kill everything in this room and then run through this as fast as possible. We do have a couple mercenaries, a couple characters that can go invisible fairly often, so we'll have to find a way to kind of jump and take advantage of the small passage with invisibility, things like that. This is where we have to end. Okay. So this one is very different from the ones that we've been playing before, where we don't have to kill all of the enemies, and there's no spawn points. Now what could happen, however, is when we open this door, there could be a spawn point behind us. So yeah, that is another possibility with opening doors, either this door or this door, and then a spawn point shows up behind us. I'm not sure if they've coded that in yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if that is a thing. It would be really nice if these things, I guess it's okay. If there was perhaps like a number 1 here, then you read number 1 when you open that door, kind of a thing. I'm wondering how they're going to show these things, because in the board game, basically, if you don't know, if you haven't played the board game and you've just been playing the digital version, there are these letters and numbers that can be placed on specific hexes, and those can be spawn points. The letters are typically spawn points, and the numbers are typically points of interest. So when you open a door with a number 1 on it, then you go to the number 1 on the page, and it gives a little bit more text, and sometimes there's some scenario effects that take place at that point. Again, I have no idea if that's even here now, but I figured I would explain it just in case. So, all right, well, round 1. Let's see if we actually can kill all of these enemies. I expect that when we open this door, there's going to be more of these living spirits behind the door, but we can kind of stun them and then run away. So this won't necessarily, this could be a shorter episode. Of course, I'm not taking into consideration what's going to happen behind here. So there could be a lot of enemies, and we're just going to be stuck for a lot of turns. We'll see. Okay, well, round 1. The Night Shroud is going at 15 with Doomed Breeze for the move action, and Wings of Night to go invisible. Yeah, so I think I said this last time, and I'm going to try it out again because more than halfway through the episode, about halfway through the episode, I decided I just stopped doing it that way. But I think it works because I don't want to really show exactly what they're, or go through like he's going to move up to here and do this action. They're going to do this and this, because as soon as they show what they're going to do, then plans can change. All right. So what I'll do is say, this is my plan for the top and the bottom action, and we can call audibles at that time when it comes to their turn, and you'll get to you'll get a quick peek of what the enemies are going to do. I want to try this out again. I think it's going to work pretty well. I just need to not sink back into my old ways. So, all right. Then Berserker at 43. I wanted to go a little later, so I took the 43 instead of the 40. But Cauterize for the top action. That wound should come in handy here. And Furious Aid, just in case she takes some damage, we'll be able to heal a little bit there. Then 79 with Mindthief. With Feedback Loop for the top action. I don't know if I'll be able to use it, but I'll at least get it going. And then Submissive Affliction for the bottom action. It's a range 5, so we'll be able to pretty much use anybody to attack somebody. Then finally, Summoner at 92 with Wild Animation. Again, that summon that Thorn Shooter. That looks like a good place. And then Unwavering Hand to force an enemy to move 1. There is this trap here. That's kind of my hope. So let's see what they're going to do. Of course, not moving. So we just need to stay away. Living Bones Elites, you know, moving and attacking. They are targeting 3, but it's not too bad. And then the Living Spirits they have some pretty nasty attack. Attack 4, and fortunately there's no ice, so we don't have to worry about that. But let's start putting in some curses here. This guy's gonna be moving 4, so 1, 2, 3 probably. Well, since it's going to make it, let's just move all the way up anyway. Yep. And then we can attack that guy. It doesn't matter who we curse. And then we will attack here. And yeah, sure, let's add another curse. That should be pretty helpful. Get those curses in early so we can mitigate the incoming damage throughout the scenario. There he goes. Took a damage. That's nice of him. Okay, so since they are not healing, and I'm hoping that they never heal, I hope we get lucky with this. We have these 2 perfectly placed living spirits here. I'm not seeing any damage coming from this. Even a +1, even a +2, right? Not going to do anything. But they do become wounded, so that means on their turns they will be taking some damage. I think what I'd like to do here is I'd like for her to be the one that they attack, but I guess I don't want all of them to attack her. So how far are they moving? 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is unfortunate, isn't it? I guess these 2 will be attacking the Mindthief, and then these 2 will be attacking her. So we might as well split up a little bit too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go over here, then we won't be taking attacks from man. You know what? I feel like moving up to here is probably the better option. I don't really like it though. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, because that's how far they're going to move. 2, and then a range attack of 3. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So if she moves away, then a lot of them are going to be attacking her. I don't like that idea. But even standing here, this guy's going to be moving into this space and then attacking both of them anyway. So how can I mitigate a lot of incoming damage? I don't think there really is a way, is there? Because both of them are going to kill... Oh man. This first turn, and it's already killing us. Okay. I mean, we have ways of reducing it, or healing, so that's okay, but... Alright, let's do this. I don't like it, but let's do it. Well, that's helpful. I'm hoping that a couple of those curses are pulled, or I'm hoping that all of the curses are pulled now. That would be ideal. Okay, a -1, great. That's a start. Okay, alright. It's not perfect, but there's a curse. There we go. So now we're looking much better here. The curse kind of saved her a little bit. Not so much you. Not so much you. Okay. Well, just these two are wounded, so we want to make sure that they don't heal. We're going to want to keep them stunned. We can use this to attack. That's nice, but it's a little too late. Let's use that poison on it. Good. Good, good. Off to a good start there. Then... Oh, I see. Confirm action. Yep. Yeah, it's too late for this, but at least we have it now. I probably should have had her going earlier. 48 would have actually mitigated a couple damage too, so. Now here's the thing. We want... It's just an attack 2. It's not like attack +2 or anything like that. That would be cool, right? Attack plus... Even if it said +0. That would be nice, because then it's relative to the enemy. I think that would have been a way better... Sure, maybe it's powerful, but come on, like you're forcing an enemy to attack another enemy. So I say we kind of have one of these attack here, or attack there. Their target. What are their ranges? It's a range of 3, so we could have this one attack here. Let's do it that way. We can try and kill this one off a bit earlier. Okay. I was afraid of that curse showing up. Yeah. Well, let's certainly heal up. We could go invisible immediately. Not sure if I like that idea. 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's not use the minor stamina potion, and really, I mean, going invisible, I'm not sure I like the idea, but... I'm gonna skip it, because I'm pretty sure that she can go early enough to, yeah, I'm gonna put it over here instead, so that if she does need to go invisible, we can go early enough and have that happen. Alright, plant that right there. Literally plant it. I guess it just jumped up from the ground. And now we can force one to move. Now I really wanted to force this one to move into the trap, right? Let's see here. If there's a way that... I'm trying to find a way to maybe move this one here, and then she doesn't have to move. Just go really early and try to kill it. But I don't think that's that necessary. And honestly, moving this one isn't too necessary either. So let's... Does she have the one that can force them to move? No. Oh man. So it's this one, or this one. Let's just push this one away, I guess. It's not very exciting because it'll probably be able to move anyway, but this way it's at least out of the way from her. All right. Round 2. I hope it goes a little more smoothly than round 1. Okay. First up is the Berserker at 11 with Glass Hammer. Mostly for the initiative, but move 3 is helpful. And Unbridled Power. Attack 2 plus 2 because there's fire. And Stun. We'll figure out who that's going to be. Mindthief going at 20 with Scurry for the top action and Mind's Weakness for the bottom action. That will give her 2 shield, and I'm hoping that 20 is early enough. I think it should be, though. I think it should be. I was thinking of Perverse Edge. Oh, by the way, I had some money left over and I purchased the range 1 for Perverse Edge, the attack, the stunning attack. I'm afraid of infusing ice when I know that I can't use it immediately. So I need to find a way to not... yeah, I don't want them to be stunning us. I want to be stunning them. So, yeah. I'm going to hold off on it for now. But this way we'll give her 2 shield. Then at 25, the Summoner Biting Wind heals somebody up. And Bonded Might. So the Thorn Shooter is going to attack, probably here. Bonded Might will allow me to move the Thorn Shooter and then attack again with me controlling it. And it's likely just going to attack the Living Bones twice. I'm not entirely sure. If I can reach all the way out there, then maybe I'll do that to poison the corpse, living corpse. But I don't think I will make it all the way up to there. I'd have to move. Then 91, because he's invisible, I might as well just keep him invisible. But it's going to be an attack 3 plus 2 because he's invisible. And then Dancing Shadow, mostly for the infusing dark. I was thinking of Prepare for the Kill, but at this point I don't think he really needs to move, and if he really does need to move, it's unfortunate, but I'll allow it, I guess. Alright, let's see what they're doing. So, perfect, the living spirits are not healing themselves. That's the important thing. The living corpse isn't going to be a problem. And the living bones will be healing, but it is poisoned. So it will only be removing the poison, and we'll be poisoning it again short after that anyway. So, okay. Well, we certainly want to stun one of these, but I kind of want to say let's make the attack here, because this is an attack of 4. There's 3 shield. If we pull a +1, then it only has 1 health left. If we pull a 0, then it has 2 health left. And if we are lucky and pull a +2, which, you know, get lucky, then we kill it. And this one, we can try to stun. I pulled this just in case they wanted to heal themselves. That's the only reason I did it. So what I'm gonna do here is, I think I will make this attack against this one. Ooh, do I want to move? That's the next question. How far do I want to move? Because if I move too far, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like I won't really be able to heal her with the summoner, and that's fine. Undo. Let's go here though. I don't want to get too far, and this is fine enough. Firm. And we're still far enough away that this big guy won't be able to attack us anyway, so we'll skip the rest of that. We'll use this, and we'll attack right here. Anything but a negative, please. Okay, how much health are you missing? 4, so we won't use that. Hey, it's stunned. You know, that's where I'm at with this. Fantastic. Okay, so that one is dead. Don't even have to worry about it anymore. And now, why? Oh, because, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If I want to go way over there, I don't. And I don't want to, yeah, I don't want to stand here because then big guy here can attack, and I don't want to take that attack. Who do I want? I guess just move to here. I don't really want to make this attack, but another thing I could do is move over here and attack this, but I still don't like that idea either. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Perfect. I mean, okay, it's dead. I didn't get to watch it bleed to death or whatever, but I do have 2 shield, which is ideal for the incoming attacks from this side. Which 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so unfortunately, it looks like only this one will be attacking her, and these 2 will be attacking the Berserker. Pass and pass. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. But we can try again. Ooh, here we go. Perfect. Actually, that is nice. I kind of forgot I didn't want to move too far away for that reason. Now I'm okay with moving up to here. Let's make this attack, because there's no reason to... Oh, for crying out loud. There's no reason to keep this back here, because all of these attacks are going up, are attacking them, are focusing on them. Yeah, of course. Well, it's nice that we don't have to deal with ×2 or anything. Or, oh, another +2 is what I meant to say. I'll take it. It didn't even move at all. I don't know if I like that. It should move to here. You know, there's no reason for it to stay here. It can't get closer this way. It can't get closer this way. So it should start to move around the obstacle. Yeah, I'm sure that's probably the way it's supposed to be, but I've never played it that way, and I'm, I'm not about to start. So, okay, let's make this large attack here. Or should I actually make the attack on this? Because I'll be able to control this one a lot easier. Yeah. Jeez. Alright. So, these two are dead. They won't be able to heal themselves. That's number 7. You're number 1? It doesn't actually say its number at all. That's 8, 13, 7. Nothing. Okay. Well, I just hope that it seems that this one will go before that one anyway, so it will die before this one could heal it. This one, I'm hoping that this one is before 7 so that it dies before this one gets a chance of healing that one. These things happen. And it's very frustrating when it happens. So anyway, let's get a nice little triangle formation in the middle, back to back. Let's try to deal some more damage this round. Alright. This is going to be interesting, but first up is the Mindthief with Perverse Edge and Into the Night. So I just want to stun something. I want to make sure that if they are going to be healing, that I'm able to keep them from doing that. As I said before, these two should be dying anyway, but if that's the case, we could stun this one, for instance, or this one, to try and keep them from healing that one point. This is a very expensive point of HP here. And then looting, but also to infuse darkness. Okay, I wanted the Night Shroud. Okay, I wanted the Night Shroud to go first to use the darkness. Oh man, okay. Well then I'm not going to use Into the Night. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take both of these. And if it's absolutely necessary, we'll disarm and stun. This is just precaution. We want to kill everything in this room and then kind of heal up and rest up. And then when we bust through this door, we're sprinting through. I'd like to just be jumping and going invisible, controlling. That's all I care about at that point. So that did not clear this part up. Oh, that's right. Okay. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go at 7, and the Night Shroud is at 7 with Prepare for the Kill and Empowering Void. This is going to make it an attack 4 because of the bottom action here, and also Infuse Darkness again to get ready for the next one. 29 with the Berserker, Dazing Wound. Again, there's another controller, just to make sure. And Growing Rage. I'd say that she's pretty full of rage at the moment. So, fewer hit points less than half, or fewer hit points than half your maximum. We're certainly below half. We can move 3 and attack for 2. I don't really know if I'm going to do that, but it could be something like, 1, 2, 3, attack, and then attack for the 2, and then stun. Something like that. We'll see. Finally, Summoner at 51 with Mighty Bond. We're going to do that again. and Unending Dominance just as a card to move. That's about it. Okay. So they aren't healing, so that's good. Living Corpse is just moving 1. So if we can make it so that we have more than 1 space between, we won't have to take that. Or we can stun it. Let's see. First up, I think what I'm going to do is move over this way. Or I could, no, see, if I do kill this one, then it doesn't matter, it's going to move anyway. What is the... Okay, it's only an attack of 2, so that's not too bad. Maybe we can stun him instead, so... with that one. Okay, so let's just move to here. Alright. Confirm the movement, skip, let's consume dark. Now it's an attack of 4. Okay. It's gonna take some time. The trouble, of course, is that they're all elites and he can't kill any elite with one go, so... Now, do I want to use this again? I could bring Empowering Void right back. I think I will, but I'm going to have to cancel it first. Where... Yeah, let's cancel Empowering Void. And we'll use this to bring it right back again. That way we can have an early card again, but we can also double the next attack. That should be pretty helpful. Yeah, so I think this is going to be just fine by itself. We'll just stun big guy here so we don't have to deal with any incoming attacks from him. Yeah, sure. And then we're going to skip the attack from that. And still, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think we're good on these cards. We'll make that check again next round. Yikes. Okay. Now this is unfortunate. He's muddled for next round. That one's dead. Good. Oh no! Oh wow. Wow. That was amazing. That was amazing. I've totally forgot about that incoming attack on her. Alright. Now this is a problem because we are kind of backing them into this corner. They are flying, so they will be able to just move right through us. But let's do this. I'm gonna confirm to move there, skip the rest of the movement. We're gonna make our attack against him. And this is... Oh, whoops, undo. Never mind, let's heal up. I was gonna say, this is really unfortunate, but now we can take those 2 damage right there. And make a stunning attack here. Yeah. Oh man, anything for shield. I should have kind of thought about this before, but good. I mean, this guy's going down. There's no doubt about that. Okay. I'd like to continue to have this thing move. Cool thing about this is it's going to be kind of a... ooh, you know what? Let's make this attack 1, 2, 3, 4. The poison, so that we can essentially remove one of the shields with that poison. don't really. Yeah, so I was saying something what we could do is drop some of the, like, another one of these summons on our way through, and that will focus. We can try to make it the enemies focus on the summon as we sneak by and continue down the path. This slow one will be really easy to kill, of course, but this one, maybe we can not bring in another summon, try not to burn any more cards, and just drop the lava golem somewhere around here, and then try and run past. We'll see how that works. I don't think I'm gonna pass on the potion for now. Okay. Okay. Well, we should be able to kill this. This one is stunned, so we only have one to worry about. And yeah. It'd be nice if we could stun it, right? Let's see if we can. I don't know if I even have the abilities for it, but let's see if we can. Well, we can, but this is gonna be tight. Very, very tight. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're actually going to be able to do it, but that is stun. We'll see. So, first up, Night Shroud at 21 with Empowering Void. We'll definitely be doing this. And Spirit of the Night, it is just going to be an attack of 3 because they're all elites. They're not normal, so we won't be able to use that to our benefit. Then next up is the Berserker at 21 with Reckless Offense. Maybe, I'm not sure yet, but most likely this one would be an attack of 5. That would be killing it outright. So let's see which one would be best. Then 29 for the Mindthief with Frigid Apparition. There it is. And Wretched Creature just to move, but we will be able to curse again. Of course, this is all falling on, we really need the timing of this. So then Ethereal Vines and Forged Ferocity for the Summoner. Probably this, but probably not. I don't really see anything else to do with her. We're just moving up. You know what, I think I'll do this just in case to have this bottom attack. I don't think it's going to be necessary, but I'll take it anyway. Okay. It's the same thing over and over again, actually. I'm not sure if he's pulled anything else. Yeah, so they're not bad, but we really need to make sure that they're dead before they get a turn. So, I'm thinking that I was also thinking, I mean, I could use this, right? To make it that if she does take an attack that would kill her, that it doesn't kill her 3 times. It's pretty strong, and it allows her to stay very close to death for a few attacks. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, so I assume that you have to take 1 damage in order to make this work. So let's use this. And we're going to target both of them. Here we go. Here we go. Nicely done, Berserker. And I think I'm gonna save it for now, and let's just go pick up some money. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Now, can you do it? Let's force it to move this way so that the rest of them are closer. if it gets a chance to attack, that is. Oh right, yeah, I am using darkness for this, so we are using darkness. We are muddled here, so this is important. Bah! We're muddled again now. Alright. At least he's muddled instead of these other ones. So, let's move up. Yeah. I mean, what we could do is just run away, but not like run away in a way, but we could just run through the door and start going. We'll probably be seeing more of these anyway, but I really want to make sure that we have all 4, and then we can just sprint through. We don't have to necessarily be chasing any enemies down this way. So I know we're going to have to focus on some as we go through, but I'd really, really like it. We don't have to. This attack would have been nice earlier with that poison, but I don't think it would have done anything anyway. But let's make this attack now, right? Yeah, +2. +1 I think would have actually worked, but now let's just make him stick. Oh wow, okay. I guess yeah, 1 plus the 1 for the poison times 2 is 4. So you actually dealt some damage there. Everybody has 2 cards. I'm gonna just pass on taking the potion, and we're going to just long rest with her. Yeah, this is a problem. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, it is stunned. We don't have to worry about it. We just need to find a way to deal 4 damage. Or make an attack of 4. Don't even care. Hey, the -2 is away from him now? Okay. It's something. Oh, perfect, actually. Let's do it this way. A +1, come on! A +1 would have done it. But this way we get to heal a little bit. Let's definitely heal her. And go invisible, I guess? I mean, I guess we could have used that to heal him instead, but... yep. Alright. We can't even get... Okay, we can. But it's not going to help. Undo. So we can do this. And then we attack of 2 +1. So we need a +1 here. My god, this is absolutely frustrating. What card do we want to drop here? Probably this one, right? We want to be keeping as much. Ooh, Volatile Flame would be great actually for dropping and then dealing some damage. So, yeah, this one's probably the one I'd want to use or to drop. Let's do that one. Yeah, look at all this. Long rest, long rest, long rest, long rest. This is a problem here. Because the only thing I have going for me is this, the summoner, and she's not going to be able to do enough damage for that. You know what? Let's do this and this. Long rest. We're going to go with the 2 attacks, and I hope one of them is a +1. That's all I can go for. I don't want to be taking a short rest for anybody. We want to heal. That's going to be helpful. Hey, look at that. And it ended up being this, who actually pulled ×2 twice. Was that right? Was that actually right? I might actually bring this in now. Heal you up. I think this is a good idea. So when this... It's going to take... Well, this one does have a movement of 3, so it'll be in a couple rounds. But these things will be good for just kind of holding them back. Or keeping them occupied until we sneak by. That's at least a plan. A plan. Not sure if it's a good plan, but... yeah, we'll see. So for the Berserker, I'll be dropping Reckless Offensive. This one doesn't have a lot of movement, or it only has the normal default movement. And I don't really think I'll be taking too much more damage to target more enemies. So unfortunately, this is the one I've chosen to go. For the Mindthief, the Mind's weakness, for kind of the same reason. I don't think that I'm going to be keeping her in a static position to attack twice. And the additional attack, okay, would be helpful. It really would be helpful. But I don't see... Oh man, now I'm... Because it could be like an attack of 5, right? Or an attack of 3. I just don't know what else I could get rid of. I mean, I could get rid of this, but I'd like to keep any curses. Any way to put curses in their deck is going to be helpful. A move 4 with jump is perfect. We need as many jumps as we can for this maneuver. Okay, that's the one. Submissive Affliction, gone. And for the Night Shroud, Black Knives, for the same reason. We're not going to be in a position to attack and attack twice. So it's best to kind of get rid of those options. Plus the top actions weren't the things that I was looking for. Of course I made that switch here, but getting rid of these switches I think will help in the end for sure. One thing that I saw here is a move 6 and a move 6, and then of course we have the move 3 with a jump. So we'll be able to do something like move 3 jump and then move 6 when we get beyond. This is kind of the way that I'm thinking now, is we want to take all 4 of these. We need all 4, unfortunately. And we need to be as mobile as possible. Alright, so let's see what we're getting rid of here, or using for round 7. I'll just do this really quick because we have nothing to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 4. Now everybody surprisingly has a jump, I think, except for the Berserker. That true? Yes, it is. And I'm regretting not putting it on this card because Strength and Agony with a jump is huge because you could move 7 with jump. That's perfect. I had this in the board game and it was so much fun. And in kind of scenarios like this, it's necessary. So anyway, we want to save all of these jump until we absolutely need them. And we can use something like this actually to move the enemies out of our way as well. So there are other ways of getting through them. But I don't think that I'll be able to do too much here. So I'm just going to choose these cards. Let's move and heal. That's kind of my thought here. It would have been nice to have some boots, even if it was the... I don't know what they're called, but instead of the default move 2, it becomes a move 3. So even that would have been helpful. But we'll go late with her because she's kind of... We don't really want them to be... her to be opening the door or very close to the door anyway. And then we can find out the perfect time to use the move 4 jump to get beyond them. And at that time, I'm hoping that these will be the targets for them. So, and for instance, the Night Shroud has the winged shoes, but he also has this, so he'll be able to jump twice before resting, of course. I think even this would be great too, right? Let's take Wings of Night for the invisible, and I guess I'll just take this one. I'd really like to use the curse, but I also really want to get to the door a little bit faster too, so I'm not sure what the best way to do this is, but we do have the loot that we'll be able to use to pick up some gold. That's fine, but also to get the darkness infused and a good movement 4. I think that's a good one for him, for her. Sorry. Wretched Creature, let's use this to just get close, and then we'll use the move jump. I don't want to use that now. Yep. Okay. And last, we want to move 4. I think I'll have to use this first, just as a move 4. And then the problem is I don't want to stand right in front of the door, do I? If I stand at the door, then they could easily just stand right here. I mean, we can jump, right? There are ways for us to get through, but... But I don't want to use this, because I'd rather use the top one for the stun. Is there a way for her to heal herself as she's running? I think the answer to that is no. You know, it'd be great are those the movement abilities from... Okay, we'll just go with this. Maybe that'll come in handy. The movement abilities from what are their names? The Soothsinger. Oh, that's right. We have Boots of Dashing too. Do this first. I think she's the only one with Boots of Dashing, so she's actually going to be perfectly fine. We could use this now and just go invisible. I don't really want them to be piling through here is the problem, so let's not do that. Let's move to here though. Yeah, I forgot about that. She has a lot of mobility with her boots. We'll be able to use this to pull in a good card for movement again or something else. Yeah, so I guess what I'm doing here is piling at the door, and then she's going to move through. Skip the action. skip the attack but go invisible. Invisible is not very necessary at this time, of course. I'm thinking of taking 1 damage. Because there's no way for her to heal now. And what I don't want to see is for them to pile up and attack her right here. So I might move back, and I don't like that either. Man. He's already really low on health, though. So let's do it. Just the 1 damage. This way we can have a way to escape. Alright, so they're only going to be attacking... Oh, okay, we have some normal enemies in here. And they're not that bad. We'll actually be able to deal with them pretty handily, I think. They're not moving. That one is going to move 2. But it can't move here, so 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're not gonna... So this is actually not too bad. I'm glad that we're not seeing any living spirits. We can deal with all of this, and this is a normal that we can easily deal with. So it's going to attack for just 1. What's this one doing? 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We could actually just stand right here. 1, 2, 3. Because if I move back, then it's going to stand right there, isn't it? If I move here or here, it's going to stand there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it can't go all the way around. So we will just move to right here. And I'm going to use Cauterize on these 2 because they don't have a way to heal. But this one would. So these will just... Jeez. That is annoying. Good. At least they're going to take 2 damage for further around. Good. And you've dealt nothing. I'm really happy to see a couple normals in there. That's going to be fun too. I'm hoping that I'll be able to put it in a way that... Ugh. Look at that. If I can get this in a way that it's in between all of them, that's great. I almost want to, and I think I'm going to take back the healing card that I just used. That way I can continue to heal her up. We really need to make sure she stays alive. Alright, well, round 8. I'm feeling much better about this now, but we still have some ways to go. Okay. Oops. First up on round 8 is the Mindthief at 8. We're just trying to go as early as possible here with Perverse Edge and Scurry. Mostly Scurry is just to move, and then Perverse Edge to stun somebody. Then Berserker at 11 with Glass Hammer to move somewhere, and Defiance of Death or an attack of 3+2 for 5. We'll see if we can kill something. Then to kind of clean up a little bit here is the Night Shroud at 13, who is going to use Cloak of Shade to move and stay invisible, and Silent Force for an attack of 5, and also because he's invisible. 31, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get in here to heal up the Berserker and just move a little bit. So 1, two. Both of these will move a little. This one will actually find a place to stand. Maybe not yet, but again, we'll see what happens here. So the Living Bones is just going to gain shield, but maybe be able to attack, kill it before. Living Corpses, we really have to take care of. I'm hoping that that's going to be the case, but they are going late, so we might be okay. And then the Bone Ranger is going to be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it can move 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I'm standing anywhere here, or 5, actually all the way here, then that's a problem. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, well, I think what I might do here is I think I'm gonna do it this way instead. Let's move all the way into here. I think that's a good idea. Actually, undo. Let's move to here. That way they can't really block us in, and I can make an attack on this guy. Skip the rest. Let's make this attack. Poison. I guess the attack is going to be on her now. I wanted to, oh man. I wanted to be stunning the Bone Ranger instead, but I guess I'll just be poison. No, let's just attack. What's this? Ah, healing. Okay, skip the action. And yeah. Darn. Okay, well, let's do this. Hey, not bad, not bad. Anything will help here. We pretty much can't have the ×2. That's all that I don't want. That's the only thing I don't want to see. We won't use this, and I don't think I'm going to use anything else. No. So at least it is kind of saving the Berserker for now. But let's move up to, actually, let's move a little bit more. Yeah, here we go. Firm. Skip the rest, and then an attack for 5 here. Good. We've killed that one, so we don't have to worry about any attacks except for that one, of course. This is unfortunate, but it might be okay. Up to here, let's go invisible. Or stay invisible, that is. And we'll attack here. Yeah, any chance we get. Okay, it wasn't gonna be killed anyway, but we did add another, so there are 2 curses in their deck still. Hey, fantastic. Why did that not move? That should have moved here. Come on, you're killing me here. Ah, that's why. It's going to want to move around that. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, well, let's just move to here. Or actually, let's move to there. And guess what? Oh, what a punk. Okay. I can't do everything. Yeah, she's just... Okay. She's just gaining experience, I guess. That's what's going on, right? Okay. Round 9. I might be able to There's a trap here, but that's about it. We need to kill this as soon as possible. That is just going to be a huge nuisance. So I think what I can do is this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we do have a, oh, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could use feedback loop for that jump now, and then this to go and stun it. And we can be behind that, so we can allow safe or easy passage through here. Not that she would block it, but we'll take those two. Yeah, prepare for the kill and Spirit of the Night just to make an attack. An attack of 3 would be pretty good. Prepare for the kill to go early and go for that. I just want to kill it, you know? Okay. And then Berserker, you know what? Don't want to be standing here for too long, but I really want to heal. But another thing we could do is if we do move all the way up to here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could use something like this and one, two, three. That, but we'll go later. And if we need to stun again, then that's kind of what my thought is. If it goes between here, then we'll stun him. And they didn't. Attack 2, so okay. We can stun this one instead, unless it dies, of course. I think it's gonna be dead anyway, so. Here. And jeez, this is just absolute frustration. We'll be fine, but we can stun everybody here. Yeah, we want to use the poison dagger on this one. That way we can kill it faster. Oh yeah, heal yourself. Thank you. I'm liking the heal right now. That's nice. And don't worry about... Yeah, we have plenty of... a couple good cards there. Sorry about that, man. So, we definitely want to move a bit more. Oh, actually, this is a good idea too. Because I can move to here and then force this one to move. Let's do it that way. Of course, not force it, but we can control its actions with these cards. It's really nice. And I think since she's going to stun anyway, what I'm gonna do is just move it all the way out to here. And don't attack or anything. Because she's going to be able to stun. Of course, mobility is what we are needing at the moment. Look at that! Oh, how many times? How many times? Okay, they're both stunned. That's the important thing. Now we can just run away. We don't have to stick around and try and kill this. We can just run away from it now. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go early, move, and I'll just use that. I am going to long rest with her. Ooh. Because some of them are going to long rest anyway, so okay. Oops, no, we want both of those cards. And both of these. Alright, you should be fine here. Yeah, we do not want that to happen. Let me think about this. Before it gets to her turn, we should have both of them killed. I'd like to move away, but then I also remember I don't want this one to really be focusing on that now. But I guess that's fine. It is going to attack. So let's just try and kill it now. What I'll do is I'll use this, and then she can try and kill it. So move to here. Yep. Skip the rest, and we'll use this. It's going to double the value of its attack, but it is poison, so I'm hoping that that's cool. So it's 1. Yeah, okay, so the value of your attack abilities. Okay. That's good to know. So it's 1 times 2 plus 1 for the poison, and then plus 1 for the modifier, of course. And man, I'd really like to use this, but I think this is going to be fine. And I really want to continue with the heal. Cool, that one's dead. And we'll just continue to heal up a little bit. This one has been, this augment has been very helpful for this particular scenario. And oh, we can move and heal a little bit too. Now, don't want to move in. Okay, so just move up to here, skip the movement, and then heal the next 2. I didn't even think about this. I forgot about that heal too. Yeah, so he's done. How many burned cards does she have? Just the 1. It does give us a... I'm afraid of pulling a -1 though, right? Though our chances are higher. What are the chances, you know? You know what? I'm greedy. It doesn't matter anyway. Of course it doesn't. Okay. So we're just gonna move over to here. So now we don't have to worry about it. It's going to attack the... Gotta be kidding me. So please kill it. Thank you. Man, this game, I love it. But it is so frustrating. We're gonna keep both of those heals. And we'll just drop this one. So now we're at 2. Long rest. Let's move up and heal, but we don't need to move too far, so we'll use this one. Long rest and long rest. And I'm actually, before I forget, let's cancel that so that we can get it back. And I can play it again, because we're at full health now, so I can use another augment now while going into this last hallway. I'm feeling better. I mean, we are killing everything. We don't need to kill everything. But I guess we'll do it anyway, right? So it's unfortunate they're not moving. What I can do is I'll probably end up dropping that. And I'll just resummon it once we get the cards back for her. But I'll be able to get the cards back earlier, and that's kind of what I'd like to do. I'll probably in the next round, after her next rest, what we can do, and I'll probably be taking short rest through here. I don't want to be waiting around. We will see what's on the other side before we make that that call, but I'd like to keep growing rage, but it might be a good one to drop. It does have a move 3, so let's see if there's anything else. We want to keep that. Yikes. Okay, cauterize. 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 There. That's gone. Kinda hurt to burn it, but we want to keep the curse options. I am gonna keep this one. We definitely want to keep that. You know what? And I don't know. Yep, that's gone. Okay, done. Too bad. And want to keep both of these for those move 6s, which are fantastic. Invisible we want to keep. Empowering Void, gone. Alright. Let's see how I can, before we do this, let's drop our... Okay, Living Bomb and Thorn Shooter. We'll drop the Thorn Shooter. We don't have to really... It's way too far. It's only going to move 1. But now we have 3 cards. So she's going to have, I guess, 1 more turn. And then we'll take a short rest. And we'll use this to make sure that we have these 4 cards back in our hand. And we'll have this one. We'll actually need to use the move 5. This is something I need to remember. I don't want to bring this one in. I need this for the move 5 for her, so. We're gonna go with these 2 because I don't want to lose this one. Yep. And, man, I mean, this is the home stretch here. I'm feeling pretty good, but I don't want to jinx it, right? Let's move in, and where's my there it is. So Doomed Breeze for movement of 3, and then go invisible. And we can also go invisible with her. I might use Empathetic Assault to disarm. I could use Scurry and Into the Night. We can scurry into the night here. 1, 2, 3, and we do have this, so we can move 6 potentially. Or we could use this feedback loop plus that, then go invisible. And what I'd like to do is stand in a position on one of these so that if there's, for instance, an obstacle here, then take the other position so that we can move through and they cannot. Something like that, because there's only 2 tiles here. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but even if there's an enemy, I want to take this position so that we can move through. We don't need to jump through her. So let's use it. Let's use the jump here. Try and get in a good position. And I guess we want to go early, don't we? Let's take Empathetic Assault just in case if we need to disarm someone. Because I don't want... Everything's going to be focused on her. They're both going invisible, very likely. The Berserker is going to be running in, and don't want her to just die. But let's take Strength in Agony as a move 4, potentially 7, depending on if we can make it all the way. And Unbridled Power, and we'll go late. No, we'll go early. Early, relatively early. Okay, here we go. We can open the door before we decide we're going to use Boots of Dashing. Don't even need... Oh, ooh, okay. We do want to jump, but there are no... What are they doing? Moving to range... Attack 2, range 3. So these are probably not going to be... Yeah, they're not going... They're going first. Then there's a lot of things in here. Where can we go? We can go all the way back here. This is a good spot so that they have to go through that. What are you doing? You're an elite living bones. Move 2, attack 2. Okay, so you're only going to be going about here. They're moving 1, 1. Okay, these are all actually, these are both normal. These are both normal, and this one's elite. So we are going, let's just go as far back as possible. Look at that zigzagging. We are going to go invisible. We do not want all of that attack on her. And we don't need to use this, but we are going to use this. And we might as well... sure, poison. Whew. From the shadows. Now we'll use this to get this back, but I don't think I need it at the moment, so we'll skip, we'll end her turn. We'll move into 3. This is actually perfect. Then we'll be blocking this, and we can figure out a way to jump over this for everyone else. And in. So it looks like we'll have 0 incoming attacks. Nobody's going to be moving. Well, except for them. I think they will be moving. And we'll make this attack another curse. No damage, but 2 curses and invisible. So we've essentially blocked these here. This is nice so that they'll have to walk through it. Nothing. Ooh, but then we won't... Okay, that's... I'm okay with that. Yep. Yep, okay. I'm okay with that. We'll move them anyway. And now we're screwed. We'll heal... We'll heal up the Berserker. We're actually... I can see killing all of this before we run through. We don't need to move just one space to get closer to the door. Now, why didn't they move? They had a movement of 2. And they should have moved. No doubt about that. There's no reason... Okay, so they can't go this way. They should want to go through here. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to get to their target, but they need to move. That needs to happen. I'm a bit frustrated about that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't actually need the... Now I got rid of my my range attack for her. That's fine, I guess. Let's just move to here. Moving here is just going to put closer to that. S. Skip. Skip. Yeah, this kind of stuff is frustrating. I mean, okay, look, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Because, yeah, it doesn't have jump, but it And I guess it can't move through here, so that's why it didn't move. But I don't know, man. Like, I guess, like, it can't stand here, here, or here. Could move to here, and then 1, 2, 3. If somebody was standing here, I guess they would have moved through. I don't know though. I don't know. This kind of stuff is tricky in the board game, and this is where a lot of arguments I could see come up. It's gonna be frustrating. So I guess this way we can learn a little bit, but there are going to be some times where it does break the rule and it just needs to be fixed. So I guess maybe it didn't break a rule here, but we are going to take a long rest because there's no reason to try and take a short rest just to run over to here. We can do that in the next turn, and at this point we might as well take out some of these enemies before she gets up here anyway. So we'll take a long rest. I would like to kind of move a little bit so that this guy can move in or start to move as well, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. You're invisible, so let's go late. We can hit really hard with that. Then no other way of, well, there is this, but oh, and that's right, we do have that as well. So I'll make this attack invisible. And then I'll do this just to I'll use this so I can move out of the way. But I'll go early. That way we can open up this door here. And because I want to send her in as well. So this is now an attack of 2. We'll go with 11 so that I can run up into here. I'm hoping this one dies, and if it doesn't, then I'll run up and kill it. I hope, right? Or I could do something like this to heal. And we don't need that. Here, I'll do this. I'll stand here. He can take a step back, and then that will kind of allow them to pour through a little bit. We want to go late with you. And what we want to do here is stay invisible, but we want to make an attack against this. So we could just use Frigid Apparition for the attack 3. We could also do this to put that back up again. No, we'll go with that. We'll stay invisible and we'll make this attack 3. I'd like for them to walk through here. So if I can kill this and then open up some space, maybe that'll be good. Going really late and not moving, so that's something. These aren't moving either, and yeah, they're not moving too far. Okay, well, let's see about killing you. No, of course not. I mean, why would I ever want to do that? So, I can't jump too far. 1, 2, 3. So I don't really want to move out there either. And they're not moving at all. So I'm just gonna move here. 1, then 1, 2, 3. So you're fine there. So we'll skip the movement. Bring in some darkness. Let's make this attack here. Great, we've killed something. Go invisible. And I might as well use that to bring the invisibility back. But I think what I might do is, I think I'll go late next round so I don't have to deal with it. And then I can maybe bring it back if I need it. So I'll do something like that. Yeah. So we'll skip it for now. Hey, they are moving. So there's something. And it's going to be stepping through that. Now she can attack here. Maybe and maybe kill it. They've all gone, so I don't really need... Oh, yeah, why was I going to heal? I guess this is okay, then. Yeah, I'm a bit confused now. Maybe this was a bad choice of cards. We need this, but it doesn't really matter which card we get rid of. So that one. Round 14. This isn't the short episode that I was thinking it was. I hope that's fine. I think this is still pretty worth taking it slow still. So let's just go. We just do that, right? Glass Hammer, Defiance of Death. That would be burning 2 of her cards, but then it makes Growing Rage all that much better. But we're actually not that... All we have to do is just get over this. You know, it's probably what this looks like, is this is all obstacles. And then it's like 3 living spirits right there, just being a pain. We have to go all the way around. I guarantee that's what it looks like in there. I mean, let's go early, and I'll use Dazing Wound to stun. We want the move 4 now. And we don't really need the healing now. So we'll use Biting Wind. And then when she's up here, I'll get up there with this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's still not enough. Alright. Do something like this. I don't think it's going to be helpful, but we'll do it this way. Okay. And I got rid of all my jumps. I'll use this. Oh no, I have the jump right there. Okay. So I can jump with that. And then go invisible, I guess. Oh, here we go. I'll jump with this. 1, 2, 3. And then kill this one outright. That's good. That does mean that they will be attacking, but I think that'll be fine. We can go later for it too. As for you, let's go. Actually, do we want to just go early? You know what else would be cool is we could just summon the giant rat like right here. Then that would help out a little bit of damage mitigation, but also some good damage. Let's do that. Let's bring in this. We can stun one of them and then we can drop that in. But let's go later We are invisible after all. Okay, let's go. No attacks here. Pretty weak. They are going to heal, however. This one we want to kill, so... let's take the damage. Okay, not kill, but control at least. So this way we can... So I took the 2 damage just to kill it anyway. I will move. Ooh, do I want to move? Because if I move, then this will never make it again. But regardless, it's going to move anyway. So confirm the movement. Skip. I'd really like a jump. 1, 2, 3. And you're immobilized. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. We will be able to heal that anyway, so... move. Heal you. Finally, we've we've gotten into range to heal you. Yeah, let's make sure that you can't attack next round, and I'll summon in this giant rat here. That'll be nice. Give you something to play with. We're fine on the stamina. Let's jump. Yep, right to here, so next round we can be in position there. No, we do not want to use that, because we want to use dark for here, kill this guy. Alright. Round 15. I mean, we're doing it, but it is quite a pain. Just long rest. We want to get those boots back, right? And let's go. Oh, we want to go early. Let's go early. That way we can kind of attack and go early. This guy can move around here. Let's see what they're doing. Nothing too bad. Yeah. I mean, I didn't expect you to kill it immediately anyway, so. How do I want to do this? The loot looks good, but the scurry... we're so close, right? The loot does look good. What'd that mean? That means I attack 2 and heal like nobody. Then I can loot 2. I don't know. Let's make this attack, I guess. Ooh, actually, clear targets. This looks pretty fun. Undo. We'll use this. Move over here. This is kind of scoundrel move here. But it is down by 1 more health, so that's pretty nice. We can open this door, but I'm not gonna do that. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't wanna do anything actually. Let's just skip the movement. Skip the attack. We'll pick up the money. Because if I do that, then it would attack her, and then this wouldn't have a place to go. I guess it could move to here and then there. All right. So we'll undo that. Whatever. Skip. And skip. Unfortunate, but it's all gone now. That is moving up, so that's cool. And I mean, do we want to do this now? I guess it's fine, right? Because, I mean, we're taking all these back. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it now. We do have this move 5 that I need to remember to use. And we'll skip that. It is unfortunate, it's a bottom, but, you know, it's fine. Hey, look at that, a curse. Wondering when those would show up. We want that, we want that. Drop doomed breeze. Or okay, round 16. Here we go. I'm going to short rest this time, and that's fine. We'll burn that because I really want to run now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 7 or something. So we'll use that to move all the way up. And one, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna loot. But that means I want these 2 dead before I do that. Before I do anything too crazy. Let's make sure that we can kill these. So don't have anything over there. Let's do this. And we'll use that just to hit that one, right? Now we need to go before... Okay, short rest. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's gone. Let's use this. No, we don't. Let's not use that. I could open the door to see what's back there, but I don't really want to screw myself by them piling up right here, or because I could scurry in and then go invisible. I don't know. Do not know. We want to go before 43. That's pretty easy. I guess we're just gonna have to, I guess, skip the money is kind of what my thought here is. We could run in and maybe stun somebody, but I'd really rather just go 1, 2, 3, 4 and just be there, you know, and then the rest can figure out a way to do it. What are we doing here? Move 5. And where is she? This is gonna go 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can make it move again. Let's do that. And this is, I mean, this is just stupid at this point. I want to move in and disarm. That's why I'm holding that off. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna take a couple cards and see how that works. I can't waste too much time on that. Okay, so we want to use this. Well, actually, undo. let's make this attack first. Oh yeah, another curse. Good, we killed it. And we do that. It's not going to move, so it's going to attack with disadvantage anyway, but I just want the darkness there. Come on, kill it. Or do nothing. And I almost want to just see one. Oh, he doesn't have our boots either. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we could get really far into here and stun somebody. It would have been nice to do it the other way, but you know what? Just skip, skip. Let's not. I'm gonna bring that back now. Frigid apparition, so we can move in, stun someone, and then disarm another, and that will allow them to kind of make their way in, right? All right, pick up the money. This we don't have to worry about at all because we have this rat just gonna focus on there, and then this living bomb is going to find a way to it as well. Maybe what it will do is just step on that and die, and then make an attack, right? I can just do that now, actually. Because it's not going anywhere else. So let's do it. There we go. That helps. That definitely helps. Oh! Why did it attack twice? What just happened? I don't know, but I like it. It's dead. Okay. Now, we will go in with her, and we'll use that combination. That's awesome. We want to run in with Silent Force. Maybe we'll find something to loot while we're in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are going to use the boots, but we could use that too, so that we can go invisible. Yep, and yep. And yeah, okay, she still has, we can get this card and this card back. We'll probably just be waiting for her. You know, no, okay. We're gonna go in after. We want to go after 11. Let's do this, and we'll use that as well. Okay. Because I was thinking, you know, we open the door first, then the rat can move in, but it'll be fine. Oh, it's not what I was expecting. That looks like the exit. Don't leave anyone behind. Okay, so we actually did this perfectly fine. The only 4 that were here were in this room, and then it was just a bunch of undead in between. And it looks like I mean, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, there's an obstacle here. So the only way is by jumping. That's also an obstacle, and that's a trap. Funny. I told you. So we want to, what is this? You're going to move 1 and attack. Move 3. Move 3. But they're going very late. What we're going to do here is confirm our movement to there. Yep. Let's stun this guy. And only because this one's a little further away, we'll attack you and disarm. So we only have to worry about this one. Can't go invisible, unfortunately. And we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see it. He'd be walking through this instead. No, I'm okay with not doing that. But let's. Oh, you know what? Forgot that he was going invisible, so we could have actually blocked. We stood right here and went invisible. That would have been even better. Skip the action. The loot was there too. It would have all been much better if we did it that way, but. But anyway, it's only going to be attacking the Mindthief, so it's not too bad. Yeah, walk right through that. Just take the damage, it's fine. And skip that, that's fine too. And this is a real bummer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's not even able to undo. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's difficult terrain, so we can't even do that. So just don't even worry about it. Don't take the damage. Don't attack. I mean, we could take this on very, very easily. Oh, huh. I didn't think about this. That's cool, I guess. We'll use that and that. Short rest. Yep, we can certainly get rid of that. We want the movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we want to go later, so we'll do that. And we'll heal, sure. It doesn't really matter. We're probably going later than them anyway. Let's go invisible and scurry. Here. Good. Not even attacking anyway. Sorry, I'm just gonna be zooming through this now. It doesn't really matter what they're doing. They're not going to be attacking for too much at this point. I mean, these could attack for quite a bit, but I'm not too afraid of the amount of damage that they'll be doing at this point. We're near the end. We can burn cards. I'm gonna just do this. See? That one's dead now. So we couldn't even mitigate any of that. We do have some incoming attacks, but I think we're going to be fine because we'll be able to kind of be in the way a little bit. How far are you going to move? Actually, you can move all the way around, can't you? So let's put you right here. And that'll just make you attack there. And then this one, I guess, can walk all the way around, can't it? Yeah. So let's move all the way in. Something like this. The attack. Yeah, it's really dumb that you don't get that, but oh well. We will actually, I could just loot all of this because it doesn't really matter. Let's do that. You're going to be standing right there. Ooh, you know what? Let's not. Let's just not. Let's move to here. 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, let's move to here. Confirm. Skip. We'll make this attack. Okay, cool. That's nice. I'll go invisible. Sure. So we only have these 2 spaces left for our friend back there, and she'll be on her way for soon. Yeah, we'll definitely be burning that card. And yeah, nice. This isn't good. This is, oh no. Oh no. They've taken up both of the spots, and oh wow, I didn't think that they could even do that. And you're out of cards. Now in the board game, I mean it should be fine, long rest, but we need to kill one of these. But in the board game, it's okay to be exhausted here. Okay, so escape occurs when all mercenaries are standing on an exit tile or become exhausted while standing on an exit tile. So it's actually okay, but I'm just gonna let it go anyway. Let's do it like this. Oh yeah, we have that too. That way we can, well, let's go late so that we can try and kill them, and if it comes down to it, then yeah, then she can make an attack first. And so short rest. This is like right down to the wire. Let's see if we can open up a spot for her. Nope. Skip the movement. Oh, right. That's right. I should have attacked here. Nope, of course not. Of course. Why? I mean... It would be great if I could push him out of this spot, but I can't now. Oh, come on! Matter. And just loot. I mean... Just do it. It's okay if we become exhausted. So yikes. Free damage. All right. Oh, and we're not even going to be able to make it. Okay, we have 2 more cards. Whew. Okay. Well, we've cleared a spot anyway, but it's too late. We have at least one going down. Yeah, we have 2 going down. Oh, wonderful. Okay, it still counts. That's all I was worried about. Now we have to make sure that that we don't die before we get there. skip. I don't want it to move over here and then kill her. I'm gonna move over here just to pick up some money. Oh, stupid. Okay. Yeah, healing up. Okay. Well, let's go all the way back over here, get away from that. Oof. Well, we did it. 2 hours, 11 minutes. Yeah. I think I cut it down by not explaining all of my moves all the time, but once it was getting close to the end, instead of just pausing, and I'm fine with that actually. At the beginning is where I spent most of the time, so you escape out of the crypt with all the samples. Great. Summoner actually killing 5 enemies, healing for 25. Wow, that's pretty impressive for her. I guess she didn't actually heal that much damage though. I think she healed herself like 6 or 9 because the amount of missed opportunities with her. But she did gain 15, and so did the Mindthief experience. That's awesome. And then of course Berserker also killed 5, dealing most of the damage and taking most of the damage too. 32, nearly 3 times her starting damage. Cool. Nothing else is unlocked. Oof. That got a little scary in a couple parts. Certainly in the first round, and then in the last couple of rounds. I knew that we'd be fine getting it in there, but once they took the last 2 spaces, that was quite annoying. Perk point for the Night Shroud. The Night Shroud has taken away the Ectoplasm and has started doing some research in the basement of the guild. I wondered what that smell was. Does Ectoplasm have a smell? He's now come to me with a mission to recover some Harrower essence from Hound Hill. I'll put it on the map. Great. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you did, you can let me know either in the comments or by leaving a like. And if you made it this far, certainly let me know. I really appreciate it when I get these messages hearing from the viewers that they made it to the end of the video. Even if you kind of skipped through, nice to hear that you made it this far. Great. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.